This is your Crossover Strength Coach, Brennan Rarick here, and I want to be the first person to welcome you to your Crossover12 program. We are super excited to be a part of your health and fitness journey. So what do you get with the Crossover12 membership? Well, you get awesome workouts anywhere. You get a monthly personal training session, one-on-one with your coach, either virtually or in person. You get unlimited HIIT workouts or high-intensity training workouts. You get health coaching, so you have a health coach that's going to address your nutrition, your lifestyle habits, your stress, and set healthy goals. The health coach is also going to be working hand in hand with your personal trainer or your strength coach so that everyone's on the same page and we're all in your corner shooting for those goals. Finally, part of Crossover 12 is that every 12 weeks you'll get a custom report on your progress. There are 4 phases to this webinar, which will take you through the first week to your 12th week and beyond. So we have registration, we have onboarding, we have training, and we have what your membership will look like. So you've already signed up and you're already watching the webinar currently. We'll talk about scheduling and the equipment kit that you'll receive this week. Onboarding entails your first personal training session and your first health coaching session, what your assessment will look like, and how we do custom programming. Training, we'll talk about the technology we're going to use. We're going to use the Train Heroic app. The beauty about the Train Heroic app, where all of your programming will live, is that there's also a community forum. The community forum allows you access to your coach, but also access to the other members who are also doing their health and fitness through the Crossover 12 program. And then finally, we'll discuss how membership will look, personal training, the 12-week benchmark and report, and then how we update your program. We recommend that you train at minimum 3 days a week. Now that can look like 3 of our group training sessions, either virtually or in person. You can do 1 of our sessions and then 2 sessions on your own, program that you create with your coach. So here's a quick example of what your first 12 weeks in the Crossover 12 program may look like. So we're going to begin with a personal training session. Now in that session, there's going to be a lot of discussion. You're going to get to meet your coach. We're going to create a relationship. And we're going to do a short fitness assessment also during that session. We're going to make sure that you're all set up with the technology. And then the second session, we'll make sure that we tie up all loose ends so that you're prepared for group training, so that when we get to group training, you can just go. Your health coach session, again, you're going to talk about your lifestyle, your goals, and how fitness is going to be integrated into the rest of your lifestyle, and vice versa. The health coach and personal trainer will be working together so everyone's on the same page. Now, in this calendar that we've set up here for you, we're recommending a minimum of 3 days a week of training. Now that can look a multitude of different ways. So for example, you could do 3 group training sessions with us. You could do 2 group training sessions and then 1 training session on your own with a customized program. A minimum of 3 days a week will get you almost everything that you want and need. Here's our current group schedule. As we grow this program, these times will continue to expand, but currently we offer 4 virtual class times. So Tuesdays and Thursdays at 6:30 a.m., Wednesdays after work at 6 p.m., Saturday mornings at 8 a.m. And these workouts, the virtual ones, will all be recorded and posted in your Train Heroic Crossover 12 mobile app, so that at any time, say you should miss a class or it's a Sunday afternoon and you want to get a workout in, you can pull up one of those videos just like you would be popping in a DVD or something on demand, and you can watch that workout and you can follow along and get everything in that day on your own. We also have an in-person option. So if you want to come to one of our clinics, we currently have 6 class times. We have Matilda at 6 a.m. on Tuesdays and Thursdays and 5 p.m. after work on Tuesdays and Thursdays. And then we have classes at San Tomas at 5 p.m. on Mondays and Wednesdays. Okay, let's discuss the onboarding process. So in your first personal training session with your coach, you'll review your goals and you'll complete your remote fitness assessment. And during this fitness assessment includes 12 metrics. Now, fitness is not just how much weight you can lift, how strong are you, how fast, how far can you run. Fitness encompasses a lot more things. So you can see here we have 12 key metrics. And the first metric we have here is cardio capacity. So how well does your heart work? We have core endurance, upper body strength, lower body strength. And then we have flexibility, balance, mobility. And then we have our body composition numbers or assessments. We have BMI, lean muscle mass, and waist to hip ratio. And then finally, we have a patient activation measurement, which tells us how ready you are for change. Now, we score each one of these things from a 0 to a 3, and you get a total score out of 36 points. Now, the score, the number itself is not that important. What is important, what an assessment tells us, is where we should be focusing most of our energy. Then lastly, you'll get your Train Heroic app. And through this app, you're going to be able to, 1, communicate with your coach, 2, communicate with other members, 3, you'll have access to all the virtual workouts. Now, again, this is where all of your exercise programming lives. So you can see here we have a readiness questionnaire where we're going to ask you about soreness, sleep, and energy. And it's important that you take this seriously because with that information over time, your coach can see trends. And from those trends, we can make better decisions from an exercise standpoint and from a loading standpoint. It's going to tell you how many sets and reps to do. You can also log each exercise and how much weight and how many reps you did so that you and your coach can track your progress over time. Okay, let's talk about training and what that will look like. Well, 1, we're going to send you the equipment package that's going to include a foam roller, sliders, tennis balls, a mini band, and a stretch band. Now, you can do our entire program with just this amount of equipment. And this stuff also travels very well. So if you should be going on vacation or to a hotel and you want to continue, this stuff is all easily packable. Now, if you would like more external load or more strength training, we do recommend that you order or purchase dumbbells, but that's something you can talk about with your coach on your first personal training session. But dumbbells will not be a part of this purchase for Crossover 12. Space, we recommend that you have an 8x8 space. So that way you can lay down easy, you can move your arms and legs, and then you can also stand and move side to side freely. Technology, we prefer that you use a laptop. The reason why we want you to use a laptop is because 1, the picture or the videos are much easier to see, and 2, it's much more stable. We want you to use the laptop because it's very easy to pick the laptop up and put it for a standing position, or you can move it to the ground if we're doing our floor movements. Or you could simply just tilt the screen so that the coach can see you and coach you and make sure that you're doing all the exercises correctly. If it's one-on-one, we'll keep it live and you and your coach can interact. But during the group sessions, we're going to mute everyone. And that way you can listen to your own music. And the only time that will unmute you is if you raise your hand and you should need help, or if the coach needs to interact with you for whatever reason, or if there's an emergency. So music, everyone can listen to their own music. Finally, we recommend you have a towel and water nearby so that you don't have to get up and get those things, so you can be present for the workout the entire time. So the way virtual group training will look is the coach will be watching and they'll be giving you cues, they'll be timing you, they'll be counting your reps, and you'll be watching a screen with the videos playing on a loop. So you'll be mirroring these exercises at home, your coach will be coaching you. We have a black box here because not everyone wants to be on video, and we totally understand that. So you can even just tune in and watch an exercise, do the program on your own with the video off. We do suggest that if you would like coaching or you would like a little bit of help, to have your video screen up so that the coach can see you, so that we can give you feedback while you're exercising and make changes on the fly if you should need them. And of course, we have the training at your clinic. We have, again, classes at San Tomas on Mondays and Wednesdays at 5 p.m. And we have classes at Matilda on Tuesdays and Thursday mornings at 6 a.m. and at 5 p.m. on Tuesdays and Thursday nights. And that's it. So the membership, you'll get a 12-week report, and then from there we can decide what we do the next 12 weeks. We'll have ongoing health coaching month to month, along with monthly personal training. So these one-on-one sessions are really a great time for you to check in. We can adjust anything that needs to be adjusted. We can update your goals. You can have a coach write you out a new program. Whatever it is that you need, these one-on-one sessions are huge. And then get involved on Train Heroic. We want you to interact with each other, help each other out, cheer each other on, and let's make this happen. We're very, very happy to have you here. Let's reach all of your goals and let's get healthy together. You can email us at any time with any questions at fitness@crossoverhealth.com, and you'll get an answer within 24 hours.